Trans-Siberian Orchestra is back on stage this winter with the production The Ghost of Christmas Eve, the best of TSO. It makes a stop in Austin on December 7th at Moody Center. Joining us with a preview are vocalist Carla Reeves and Petrelli, who is the TSO music director and lead guitarist. Good morning to both of you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, good morning, and thank you for having us.
Al, I want to start with you. I read in an interview that this piece of work, the Ghost of Christmas Eve, is dear to you because it was one of Paul's works. Can you talk a little more about that?
Paul O'Neill, the gentleman who created this whole thing, had written this piece back in the late 90s, and we had the opportunity to film it. The reception was absolutely overwhelming. What I didn't realize is that everybody who was watching Paul's work, which was very Frank Capra-esque in content, everybody related to it because everybody misses somebody, especially around the holiday season. So The Ghost of Christmas Eve is basically about a young girl, a teenager who ran away from home. She finds herself on Christmas Eve in some old abandoned theater just pleading. She just wants to go home. She doesn't remember what the fight was about with her parents. She just knows that she's scared, she's tired, she's lonely. Her parents are flipping out that they want their baby girl back home. They don't recall what the fight was about either. Now, in very Paul O'Neill fashion, it has a happy ending. For the rest of us, I learned that, I miss a lot of people, especially around the holidays. And there's an empty chair at my dining room table, which is kind of more obvious and more magnified. And everybody in the audience shared that same sentiment. So it really did resonate with everybody. And they've adopted this as part of their holiday tradition. Everybody misses somebody. And I think that's why everybody just enjoys this work and was so thrilled about bringing it back after so many years of not doing it.
Yeah. Kayla, Al talks a lot about how emotional this work can be. What is it like for you being one of the vocalists and really being responsible for, in some part, to bring that emotion on stage and connect with the audience?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I worked very closely with Paul O'Neill, and he really, really taught me how to dig into the true emotion of the song. And sometimes he would even kind of tell me something and get me mad a little bit, because when I sang, then it came out. And we're just every single day, like Al says, it'll be our 100th show, but it's Austin's first show. So before I step on stage and I sing my song, I meditate, I get down to what is the message that Paul O'Neill wanted me to carry out in this song. And I just do that every single day.
Al, yourself and Paul, some of the founding members of TSO, founded in 1996 thereabouts, with the goal of pushing boundaries both musically and visually. Yeah. Fast forward about 30 years, do you find that you're still able to do that?
Every second of every day, yes, ma'am. Paul, one of the first things that Paul ever told me was that he just wanted to create a great art form. And somebody had said once that finished art is a dead art. So art really never, if it's ever finished, it kind of dies. Paul was adamant about constantly pushing boundaries musically, as you can see, visually, emotionally, lyrically, the narration, everything about it. So from 95 until now, and you're right, it's approaching 30 years. I didn't think we were going to be having this conversation for so many decades. It's the craziest thing in the world to watch it grow on this long trajectory, and it's something that we're both so very proud of.
Carla Reeves and Petrelli with the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Once again, they will be playing here in Austin at Moody Center on Wednesday, December 7th. Tickets are available online. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for having us. Have a happy holiday if we don't see you.